Hey everyone, and welcome back to G Fun Facts Online. Today we're diving deep into something that's quietly reshaping our world. Money. But not just any money. We're talking about the money that's powering a massive shift away from a throwaway culture to something much, much smarter. We're talking about the circular economy and how we're figuring out how to fund it properly. Buckle up, because this is a big one. So, for the longest time, our global economy has pretty much run on a simple, but ultimately flawed, idea. Take resources from the planet, make stuff, and then, when we're done, just waste it. Throw it away. This take-make-waste model? Well, it's hitting its limits. We're straining our planet's resources and creating some serious environmental headaches. But what if there was a better way? Enter the circular economy. Imagine a system where we design out waste from the get-go, where we keep materials and products in use for as long as possible, and when they finally reach the end of their life, we regenerate natural systems instead of polluting them. Sounds good, right? It's not just good, it's becoming critical for a resilient and prosperous future. Now, making this awesome shift happen needs fuel. And that fuel, my friends, is finance, cold hard cash, investment. But here's the snag. How do banks, investors, and financial institutions know they're putting their money into truly circular projects? How do they compare apples to apples when it comes to funding businesses that are trying to close the loop? That's where standardized financing comes in. We need a common language, clear rules of the game, so that money can flow to where it's needed most to build this circular future. And the good news? The wheels are already turning. We're seeing a real boom in clever financial tools designed specifically for circular businesses. Think green bonds, basically loans for eco-friendly projects, sustainability-linked loans that reward companies for hitting green targets, and even circular crowdfunding where everyday people can back these innovative ideas. Big financial players are starting to weave circular principles right into their main strategies. They're not just ticking boxes anymore. They're actively shaping how money can build a sustainable economy. And it's not just about being good corporate citizens. The circular economy could unlock trillions, yes, trillions with a T of dollars, in economic benefits by cutting waste, using resources more efficiently, and sparking incredible innovation. But, like any epic journey, there are obstacles. A major one is the lack of universal scorecards. Without standard ways to measure and report on circular economy projects, it's tough for investors to weigh the risks, spot the best opportunities, and confidently put their money down. This fog can lead to greenwashing, where things look more eco-friendly than they actually are, and makes some investors a bit shy about diving in. Plus, some of these new circular models are seen as riskier because they're, well, new. And sometimes, the policies in certain places haven't quite caught up to support them. This is exactly why standardization is a game changer. All around the world, smart people and organizations like the International Organization for Standardization, that's ISO, you've probably seen their labels on things, and the UN Environment Programme Finance Initiative are working hard to create common guidelines. They're building frameworks to clearly define what a circular investment actually looks like, setting up key performance indicators, or KPIs, so we can track progress, and promoting transparency. Just recently, new harmonized circular economy finance guidelines were released. These are designed to help investors and financial institutions spot and measure these opportunities, aiming for global agreement and making everyone more confident by offering a clear, comparable, and verifiable way to look at circular projects. Another big piece of the puzzle is something called sustainable finance taxonomies. Think of the EU taxonomy, for example. It's like a dictionary or a classification system that clearly labels which economic activities are environmentally sustainable. And that definitely includes the shift to a circular economy. This helps funnel investments towards projects that genuinely help us go circular. And it's not just about the E for environment. This is also getting baked into ESG criteria, environmental, social, and governance, which investors use to get a full picture of a company's long-term health and sustainability. There is also a cool tool called blended finance. This is where public money, from governments or charities, joins forces with private investment. The public money can help take some of the initial risk out of these circular investments, especially for brand new ideas or projects in developing countries. This can attract more private cash and really speed up circular solutions in areas like farming, waste management, and manufacturing. So what's next? Well, it's all about teamwork. We need continued collaboration between financial institutions, policymakers, regulators, and businesses. Governments have a huge part to play by creating supportive policies, think incentives, clear rules, and making sure public money is spent on circular goods and services. And financial institutions, they need to get even better at understanding these circular business models, creating financial products that fit, and really working with their clients to help them make the switch. Standardizing how we finance the circular economy isn't just some boring technical detail. It's the key that unlocks a global move towards a more sustainable and resilient way of living and doing business. By creating a shared understanding, transparent systems, and trustworthy measurements, we can unleash the massive financial power needed to supercharge the transition to a circular economy. This means more innovation, more economic value, and, most importantly, a healthier planet for all of us. The opportunity is huge, and honestly, the time to get this done is right now. Thanks for tuning in to G Fun Facts Online, and I'll catch you in the next one.